All right. Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Absolutely. Always excited to dig into these classic tales.
Today, we're exploring one that's practically woven into our childhoods, the tortoise and the hare.
hmm
I mean, who hasn't heard this story?
Right. But like with all these timeless stories, there's always more to uncover, layers of meaning we might miss on the surface.
Exactly. So let's journey into this familiar forest, shall we? We've got Flash, the hare. I mean, this guy, all about speed, can't stop bragging about it.
And then there's Oliver, the tortoise, wise, steady, takes his time.
And get this, the story kicks off with Flash, true to form, showing off his speed. And Oliver, well, he suggests they have a race.
You gotta wonder what's going on in Oliver's mind there. It seems a little out of character, right?
Doesn't it? You'd think he'd know he's got no chance. I mean, come on, it's a hare.
I think that's where the story starts to challenge us right from the beginning. Flash, he's all about natural talent, wants that instant win, but Oliver, maybe he's thinking about strategy, about playing the long game.
And then they're off. Flash just zooms ahead like a blur, leaving Oliver in the dust. Makes you think, right? Haven't we all felt a little like that tortoise sometimes?
All the time. It's like the world's obsessed with speed, with getting things done yesterday. Always that pressure to be faster, better, do more.
You know, it's funny because even though we know how this story ends, there's still this part of us that's like, come on, Oliver, pick up the pace.
It's because we're so conditioned to think that speed equals success, that being slow means you're falling behind. But that's where the tortoise and the hare turns that idea on its head.
Exactly. And speak of the hare, here comes Flash's first mistake. Sees a patch of juicy carrots, completely forgets about the race, just stops for a snack.
It's those distractions, isn't it? We all have them, the little things, the shiny objects that pull us off course. For Flash, it was carrots. What are those carrots in our lives today?
Ooh, that's a good question. Social media for sure. That endless scroll can really suck you in.
Procrastination too, right? That urge to put things off, even when we know we shouldn't.
Oh, and let's not forget, plain old laziness. Sometimes we just don't feel like putting in the effort. But okay, back to the race. Not only does Flash get sidetracked, he decides to take a nap. Can you believe this guy?
Talk about overconfidence. He's so sure he's going to win, doesn't even consider that Oliver might be catching up.
Underestimates his opponent, overestimates himself. Classic mistake.
And a good reminder for all of us, we need to stay humble, focused, never take anything for granted.
And then, what do you know? Oliver, steady as ever, crosses that finish line. Can you imagine the shock?
It's a moment that makes you rethink everything you thought you knew about winning. It's not about raw talent or speed alone. It's about consistency, perseverance, and keeping your eye on the prize.
Such a powerful message. Especially today, we're always looking for shortcuts, quick fixes. This story reminds us that sometimes slow and steady really does win the race.
Absolutely. And it's not just about the finish line either, is it? The story doesn't end with Flash sulking in defeat. He actually learns from his mistake.
Yeah. He stops bragging, starts cheering Oliver on.
That's true humility right there, recognizing your shortcomings and celebrating others' successes.
You know, when we started, I figured we all knew this story.
Yeah.
But talking it through, it's amazing how much depth there really is.
It's those layers, those subtle lessons that make these stories stick with us. They keep reminding us of those simple but profound truths.
Truths we need to hear again and again.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm curious, what are those hares and tortoises in your own life?
Yeah.
What are those areas where you might need to slow down, be more focused? Maybe there are some Olivers out there steadily working towards their goals who deserve a little more recognition.
It's all about recognizing those patterns, learning from both the Flash and the Oliver within us.
Food for thought, for sure. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.
See you then.